another
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
another time we I don't have any more holy water. Another time I ended up causing a conversation with my mother and her one of her NCOs was oh fuck yeah, we can just go. Was so
The great ruins belong to us.
to
And
no
we
one's
will
surprise
find
if you have
whatever
interacted with
secrets
me
they
personally for a time. I can sometimes get a little argumentative. It is a flaw of mine, and I am trying to work on it better as an adult. But as a teenager, I was much worse. And so I was going to school in Virginia. My mom was stationed at Belvoir at the time, and this was right after they were like reassigning
fresh
everybody
spirit
from Walter
to
Reed
some.
to different
A
bases that were in the
sanguine
area.
to me.
And so I walk into the cafeteria in school one day, and I see that a decent chunk of the cafeteria has been sectioned off for reasons that were never explained to me. Like, just straight up sectioned off, roped off. They have much nicer, like, tables and, like, very clearly much newer tables and all sorts of, like, beautification bullshit going on. And what do you want? Okay, you want a break. And I was like, where did all of this shit come from? So I asked the nearest, staff member, which happened to be the vice principal, and was like, what's up with all of this? And she tells me it's the senior cafe. And I was like, the what? According to her, the senior cafe is a section of the cafeteria that only the seniors were allowed to eat at. And it took up about a third of the entire cafeteria at a fairly large school in Virginia. Like, maybe an hour's train ride from Washington, D.C. And I was like, what? Why are we doing this? And so, because I am not, like, I'm not a part of any of the, like, extracurriculars. Yeah, the rest of it was for us fucking peasants. But I wasn't a part of any of the extracurriculars. Like, I wasn't a part of yearbook. I wasn't a part of the student council. Like, I wasn't really a part of anything because I didn't have a ride home. And, it be like that sometimes. But, so I asked her pretty straight out, like, where did this money come from? Because I was in the classes that I would have heard about some kind of fundraiser. Because every time a fundraiser happened, the computer graphics kids heard about it. We saw your projects, and we would, like, talk about it amongst ourselves. Because, we would ask each other feedback on like, our stuff, because that was what my teacher, Mr. Feeney, encouraged us to do. He didn't want us to just ask him for feedback. He wanted us to ask each other. I would have heard about a fundraiser from somebody. And the ROTC kids didn't say anything. Nobody. It just came out of nowhere one Monday. And so I ended up getting into an argument with her because our textbooks are falling apart. I think they were last updated like sometime in the early 2000s. And she, our computers last updated, I swear to God, 1995. Like, and high school doesn't need top of the line equipment, but like, if you're gonna spend the effort to do some beautification, clearly there's room in the budget to do some updating to our fucking textbooks. And I got into that argument with her, and eventually she told me to just go to class. And I didn't know this at the time, But they called my mother. My mother works in the lab. And so they had to call her NCO first and, you know, have them come get her to talk on the phone. So they explained about how disrespectful I've been and how awful and like the horrible, awful things I was saying, allegedly. And when Mom gets out of her, like, what I was, like, so worked up about, you know, and she describes to her the quote-unquote senior cafe. God damn it. And my mom's immediate next question is, well, is it true? What do you mean? Is it true? Is it true that you spent money out of the school's budget on beautification? Because she had seen my textbook. She had seen the state of the school itself. And was not happy that the money would have been wasted like that. She's like, do I need to start going to school board meetings? Because if I need to start going to school board meetings, I'm not going by myself. I'm bringing my entire chain of command. Because they have students here. And they'll be very interested in finding out what your spending habits are. And that was the last time they ever fucking called my mom about shit. They hated talking to her. She did tell my mother that it was an anonymous donation from one of the parents in the area, and she's like, all right, this conversation isn't over though. And apparently Mom's NCO was like, you know, you should probably tell your oldest that there are other ways that they can handle this kind of thing. Like going to school board meetings.